Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. My name is Bahamut. We find ourselves here in Towers of Doom in our Division D East matchup, the 9 Avatara versus the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. As we get into Towers of Doom, let's go ahead and find out how we got to Towers of Doom. I know you all love to figure that one out. Home team this evening will be the members of the 9 Avatara. They won the coin flip, opting for map pick priority, banning out Cursed Hollow and Volskaya Foundry. Braxis Holdout and Garden of Terror were banned out by the members of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. And Towers of Doom will be our first map chosen by our 9 Avatara. Let's get back into the draft and see what we have so far. Ban-wise, we are going to be getting a Tassadar and a Chromie, so getting rid of some of those spellcasters that are quite bursty and quite destructive here. Towers of Doom is a point control based map, so having the opportunity to have, well, single target burst on someone who's just standing still trying to channel one of these points can be really, really detrimental or beneficial for these teams. So I like the start of this. Do we have any sort of support bans? It's actually going to be in the realm of the tanks. Okay, going to get rid of some of those easier to play per se tanks like the Joanna. Maybe we see an ETC ban here. Garrosh is a threat as well. Question that I posed about these teams is what kind of research they've done into each other, and looks like we're going to get rid of a Sonya, who's been fairly strong as well. This intro, Covey made the bet. Covey makes the best intros. Shout out to Covey. Oh, sorry, I thought that was a question for me from Meebus. Either way, so I'm just making sure I'm catching up on chat. By the way, Meebus, that sandwich sounds delicious. Tychus first pick on the right-hand side, Cho'Gall confirmed. It's going to be a Cassia and a Malthael. Okay, so Cassia offers poke potential during the objective phase. Malthael can double soak between top and mid. We could be seeing something in the realm of a on a Pale Horse Malthael, so you have that 150% movement speed between the rotations you make from top to mid. It also allows you to be able to, rotate in and try and jump into some of these camps. Is this the HTC draft music? It is draft music from a couple of years ago that is found on SoundCloud for free. So, it's that. May and Brightwing are going to be picked up on the right-hand side. Yeah. Starting off toasting House Rice, spitting fire left and right. Oh, man. Dub, how you doing, bud? I like the Brightwing here for the phase shift. The big boost in healing will be beneficial for them. May has some good self-sustain through their cryo freeze as well as their own mobility. So far, the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders is looking pretty strong. I actually really like what they put together so far. Ban-wise, there was a Kael'thas ban from the left, which would have been synergistic with what's being built on the right for the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. This Anduin's just great. They're getting rid, the Icecrown Citadel Raiders are getting rid of the Leap of Faith, that cleanse to pull someone away. I'm assuming that this is going to be like May power slides, May icings in. There's a polymorph from the Brightwing. Tychus is shredding. There's gonna need to be some burst though. We needed some sort of mage like a Jaina, which would actually pair into the May pretty well. Something to add that burst in for the single target kill, because that Anduin pull, at least that's the realm that I'd be thinking here. So Gazlo for the solo lane, there's the burst, and also offers a lot of good poke as well with the Li Ming. You can then get reset potentials as well, and a snap pick onto this Lucio for the left-hand side. Now, we didn't talk about the Gul'dan ETC, and I'm looking at this right now. There's a lot of interrupts for ETC Mosh Pit, so I wonder if we're going to see a Stage Dive ETC to maybe play into the backline. Stage Dive on top of the Li Ming, harass her, Lucio pushes in as well. But then you're leaving your Gul'dan very far away. This is going to be an interesting ETC. These Mosh Pits, if they go into it, will be really difficult to land. We're going to be probably sharking around for some sort of 5-man Mosh. Like, I don't see a world where Mosh really works out too well, and I hate to say that, but like Wave of Force Li Ming, Explodium Charge Gazlo, Tychus Grenade, May has icing if she gets it, that little bop. Ice Wall I think would interrupt it. Brightwing has Polymorph. Like, there's a lot. I mean, Emerald Wind from Brightwing if Brightwing goes into that. There's just too many tools, baseline or heroic, to deal with Mosh Pit. So I'm leaning into that stage dive, but then I was making the argument as well. I don't know how the stage dive works out. If you're stage diving so far into the backline, what happens to that Gul'dan Cassia? Gul'dan Cassia are now your front line, and they're being shifted around. So it's a bit of a, not awkward, but it's going to be an interesting engagement and an interesting way that these teams play it.
I give the best hugs.
Amicia, I think that's how you say your name. Amicia? I'm sorry for murdering your name. Thank you for the follow. Let's get into the game, everybody. On the left-hand side, we got the members of the 9 Avatara. We have got Peanut Butter on the Malthael, Universe will be on the Gul'dan, Ska will be on the Lucio, Gecko, I think, is going to be on that ETC, and they're spinning and I can't see the letters properly. It is going to be Shybar on the Cassia. Shibar? Shybar? I think it's Shybar. On the right-hand side, we're going to be seeing the members of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Rekt is going to be on this May, actually. Zurus, I think it is going to be on the Tychus. We have Sir Alan on the Li Ming, Papercut on the Brightwing, and up in the top lane on the Gazlo, we have, I can't see because their name's moving too quickly, Sparks on the Gazlo. Let's get into our mid lane engagement and see what this first team fight will be looking like. I just need to turn down my monitor a little bit. There we go. Didn't want to get any sort of double up audio coming through my microphone into everyone else's. Either way, good luck, have fun. Oh, I forgot to do a Twitch prediction. If there is a mod in chat, if you could run a Twitch prediction very quickly, I'd appreciate that. For who wins. If not, we don't have Twitch prediction for this one. That's okay. I forget that those exist half the time. And then when I do them, I'm just like, well, no one really bets anyways. But it's always fun to do it here and there. Let's see. Gul'dan is going to be going into the Chaotic Energy at level 1. Not something we see very often here, but it is going to have basic mana cost reduced once they finish out getting, I believe it's Regeneration Globes, right? Yeah. You also do have the increased cast range, so it's not bad. So it's good self-sustain, so I wonder maybe this does play into that ETC stage dive. Gul'dan can grab a Regeneration Globe, have some extra healing from the Lucio that's going to be literally having a larger healing area with Party Mix. Maybe that's the game plan. Maybe it is okay that ETC stage dives into the backline and Gul'dan is a little exposed because Gul'dan will have the increased healing from those Regeneration Globes into Lucio, or from Lucio. Excuse me. We'll have the increased healing through Lucio, but that increased healing comes from the Regeneration Globes. There we go. Trying to figure out the wording on that one. Right-hand side camp will be grabbed first by the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. A little bit quicker. Actually, a little bit more on point. We did see Gecko and friends trying to invade and harass that, but merely just slowed down their own camp grab, which now gives the opportunity for this red team to be able to clear mid and not get map priority, but be able to just hold over the rotation advantage, I guess you could say. ETC is showing in top lane, and this is going to be a dive from Mei onto the Cassie, who's now getting shredded by the Tychus. That will be a reset for Li Ming, stealing that kill, trying to find a second one into Ska, but Universe will be able to eat the damage from those arcane orbs from Li Ming and not allow a second kill to go through. Still, well played from the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. I look over at chat and I just see APM stat. Let's see some APM stats. Let's see some APM stats. All right, there you go. Chat wanted them, you get them. Gazlo just having some just casual time in top lane, just like, no, there's some high moments in that APM. Li Ming is just, oh, okay. I was just like, what are you doing, bud? There we go. Are you happy? We talked about APM. Now someone's gonna come into stream after this and be like, you talked about my APM, and I feel bad about it. Felt a little bad last night. I didn't mean to like insult or joke negatively about EM's API. It seriously, it caught me so off guard. We were talking about my Discord today, like just some chill Tychus play. Ska going for this channel on the right hand side, and that is going to be 8 shots in total, raining out from. Ooh, sorry, I thought the left hand side got grabbed. I didn't read that correctly. Gecko is actually going to go down from the Tychus damage, so it is traded. Excuse me, it is going to be traded out when it comes to these channels, but yeah, Ska sees it right there. They cannot go for this. Now, death timers are low. Mei does icing in, gets low, uses the crowd freeze, will heal back up. A little bit of poke damage here and there. I think that the 9 Avatar could delay this out till ETC's here. Unfortunately, Malthael did get picked off by Gazlo, and oh, Mei, you are getting so low once again, but where's the poke? Is any available? Mei will give their life. The channel goes through. Li Ming almost finds a kill into Ska. If that was a reset for Li Ming, there might have been a possibility for a third kill in all of that overall. Tychus doesn't demand APM. Maybe Gazlo doesn't either. Just very chill, you know? Oh man, I love the stats in this game. Like there's a lot of stats because of Alley Obs. Like we can go all the way over here. We can see CC time. Y'all interested in some CC time? There you go. More APM. What else do we have? ADA, carried objectives. Does 9 give us anything? No. There you go. All right, let's focus back in here. We are going to be seeing some camp invade coming out from the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, finding a kill into the Lucio. This Li Ming is devastating into the side of the 9 Avatara. Citadel Raiders, excuse me, Icecrown Citadel Raiders are really, really, really working this Li Ming well. Going to be also dominance at level 4, which I believe is going to be restoring health from those takedowns. That's really big for the Li Ming. The self-sustain in some of these team fights, and then just like the turnaround potential is even higher right there. So we're 8 to 8 in levels. Let's go ahead and cycle through some of the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like. Power slide from ETC, no mosh pit, but that was mostly just to get back towards the friendly side of this lane. Single objective phase will be coming up here in about 10 seconds. Party Mix was finished up by the Lucio right there. Meanwhile, Rekt and friends are still just shredding into Shybar, and that is... Ooh, Shibar. I think that's how you say it. I'm like, I say it, and then my brain's like, I don't know, dude. The death onto the Cassia does... I was assuming Peanut Butter would back off, but came in to try and harass a little bit, slow this down, and ETC doing the same. Universe is getting slowed by Rekt. Lucio does have the speed. You can see that green right there. Actually going to be swapping into the yellow, so that means they have that healing out. I just remember back to when Lucio released and everyone got really, really angry that the yellow was the heal and the green was the speed. Like, I remember a lot of people in HOTS got mad about that. There was a lot of angry people. A lot of low members for Peanut Butter. Unfortunately, no 10 talent here, so no lacerates to throw out onto them. That's got to be so frustrating for Peanut Butter, as Rekt will go down. So for the members of the 9 Avatar finding a kill through this objective phase, down 10 talent here. Gazlo, honest to God, though, free pushing the entire time, not getting as much value as you'd expect from someone who's been in the top lane almost by themselves for... decent amount of time. I mean, Malthael has been back and forth up there as well, but still, just... If the Gazlo rotated in, I wonder how that fight would have changed. We do, though, have the 10 talent tiers up on both sides. No high five Lucio, as everyone has been talking about that, and I don't know why. I don't know why we all love the high five Lucio. God, I hate it. It is going to be the sound barrier from said Lucio. Horrify, there's the mosh pit from ETC. We'll see how this mosh pit works out. I personally, like, to be blunt and clear, I'm not the biggest fan of the mosh pit. Maybe stage dive works. It's just, it's such an awkward spot because there's just so many ways to deal with mosh pit. We'll see if it works out. Horrify does come out from the Gul'dan, but there's a whole lot of damage. Ooh, that was a wonderful avalanche that denied the sound barrier healing and got the kill into Gul'dan. ETC drops the mosh pit. No wave of force from Li Ming, and I was sitting here saying mosh pit won't get value. It's gonna get interrupted. Well, unfortunately, it is gonna go off. It will not get value per se, and this is Li Ming. This is what I was talking about, that Li Ming pop-off value. Commandeer Odin helping out quite a bit there. It's going to be a triple kill, excuse me, quad kill overall for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, and a double temple altar phase coming up here in 30 seconds. The good thing for the side of the 9 Avatar is they will all be able to respawn in time for this, but you can see the pings coming out from someone on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. This is going to be the camp call instead of going for the fort. Now, with the wave coming in here, I personally would have said, whoever pinged this fort, you should have gone for fort. The siege potential between the members that you have right here would have been enough that you would have been able to burn through that and get to the altar phase. But right now, seems like they're going to focus on this bottom lane fort. Rekt is very far forward, has to pop the cryo freeze to allow themselves to get some healing up, and these sappers will be able to go through and confirm the fort. During all of this, Gazlo was able to delay out the channel on the left-hand side, and Lucio had to skate down into bottom. I was watching Lucio hang out over here, so far, this has gone so much better than I was as expecting. So Gazlo gets the channel on the right. 5 shots rain out into the left-hand side core. Paper Cut trying to back off right now on this Gul'dan, on this Brightwing. Gul'dan was using the suck to try and pull a little bit extra health out. And I'm surprised that we're seeing this camp to be grabbed in the bottom right while there's an objective phase up. We could have been Maybe it was just a miscommunication. I would have thought that with the 10 potential shots, Icecrown Citadel Raiders would have tried to play that a little aggressive, as well as having the 13 talent tier advantage. But right now, a big flank is coming out. This is really awkward positioning for the side of the 9 Avatara because this tower is over here on the bottom left, and this gives a retreat path. Literally, there are 2 retreat paths for the Icecrown Citadel Raiders right now. They could go to the right, to their own, or they could just go left to this defended area. And now the sappers will be cleared out, will not be able to throw those over the wall. Oh my god, Gul'dan, you had health for a hot second. Lucio will be able to keep things alive or keep things going. Li Ming is not going to have a wave of force available to her, it looks like. Actually does get it off right there. The unfortunate factor for the side of the 9 Avatar is they're getting these great mosh pits that aren't immediately interrupted, but there's no damage to follow up. Gul'dan was killed, I believe, right before. No, Gul'dan was so low, had to retreat, and that's the main source of damage right there. As ETC goes down, Cassia was picked off. Cassia does have a lot of decent damage as well. It's just that Gul'dan really can just dump damage over time, and just like a Fell Flame Corruption, those two together would chunk so very much. Unfortunately, these mosh pits are not working out, and is this a call for boss through top? Okay. Baja getting carried by High Five and still a doubter. No, Baja getting carried by Totski. That's really the truth. I'll always be a High Five doubter, but I do it for the memes. I actually don't think it's a bad talent whatsoever. It has its situations. I mean, last night we casted a game that actually had really good High Five play. I believe that was Zergy Monster from the Ghillie Sharks. Boss will go out in favor for the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders, and that'll be 23 to 29 core health, a double Temple Phase coming up, or double Altar Phase coming up. Gazlo feeding in the sappers through top lane. I would like to see the Gazlo be a little bit more aggressive with the way that they're playing this. They could be throwing more turrets out. And I know that not a lot of the enemy members are showing per se, but actually with that Brightwing phase shift right there, I think that might have given them the excuse they needed to be able to maybe not. Okay. It's the mount up, the back, just go in. Like, if you're gonna split AFK push per se, just go all in, because this enemy team is not respecting this Gazlo whatsoever. Wreck is gonna go down. Sound Barrier will go out for the Lucio, mitigating any sort of incoming Li Ming damage. And it looks like Ska gets the channel. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Yeah, they did. Okay, Gazlo drops in a big gravel bomb, finds a kill into the Malthael. ETC did go down below and channeled right there. Oh my god. So 8 shots rain out into the enemy core, so it was 23 to 29 just a second ago. Wow, the back and forth between these two teams. I'm really surprised, actually, the way that they're playing this. Like Gazlo gets so much free push, but isn't playing it super aggressive. So it kind of works out for the side of the 9 Avatara. But at the same time, the 9 Avatara is not respecting the Gazlo, and these structures are slowly being whittled down. So like later in the game, like top and mid are easily going to be able to be, well, pushed over. Like mid's going to need a little bit of work, but like the gate's already down. Whoa, computer. Chill out there. Chill out there. That was a little bit of a... I don't know what that was. And a PC... How did that happen? Okay. No one noticed, so... I'm sorry. I'm slightly tilted because I'd never... Wow, the polymorph just as the mosh pit was about to come off, and it actually put mosh on full cooldown. Sorry, I have to look. I want to know what my ping is actually like. Oh my god, 51 ping? That's insane. I never get West servers. I never get them. Like, the only time I've ever gotten a West server since they changed up how the servers work in Heroes of the Storm is in custom games, which is the most tilting thing on earth. Like, I'll play with Totski, and we're both literally more West than LA, and we won't get West servers ever. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Li Ming just going to go ahead and continue to throw out damage here and there. We do have a triple altar phase if all 3 are grabbed by the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. This will be 15 shots into the enemy core, taking them down to roughly 8 health if my caster math does serve me correct. I don't think that the 9 Avatar is even going to let the 10 happen, as Ska is going for the channel. Wreck is here, does have the interrupt for now. Polymorph from Brightwing, that's going to be the icing in. Peanut Butter is going to be on the aggressive side of this fight. Horrify from Gul'dan does come out. There's going to be an avalanche onto the Lucio. Nice stun right underneath all of that. Ska is able to back out of there. It seems like the last rites goes out. Doesn't find a kill into the Gazlo just yet. Cassia trying to dump damage into the Mei who cryo freezes. Peanut Peanut Butter tries to get away, but Li Ming blinks on top of their head, finding a second kill for themselves, the third one overall in this team fight. And the channel on the left side did happen, so this will only be 10 shots into the left core, meaning the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders taking 3 themselves. A very well-controlled and very well-played objective phase. Boss is going to be up in about a minute or so, a little bit more than that. So in that time, it looks like we just grabbed some slapper camps. My brain, like, I know it's a sapper camp, but my brain put an L in there for a hot second. I was just like, wait a minute, what? Slapper camps? Just get fiber. All right, come lay the line, hostile. Come lay fiber line in Tahoe. Come argue a Spectrum. Or how about AT&T, where you can get up to 5 megabits per second download speed? Yeah, I made my choice where I lived. Sound barrier to be used by Lucio. The top lane bell tower was converted as well. I talked about this earlier. The no respect per se to the Gazlo. Like, the Gazlo has been getting so much free push in this game. I want to look really quickly. What's the siege damage looking like? 150,000, just shy of it. It's not a 1-to-1 being like, oh well, he's 45,000, he's 40,000 left. Obviously, that's why. But like, Gazlo's had an insane amount of just free push value this entire game. 22,000, 23,000 rounding up experience to the 18,000 or so from Peanut Butter. It's just like the Gazlo is just had kind of free reign. Like, this feels like those games when you're playing against a Murky and you just like, you win most of things, but you just are still losing the map. Like, this unfortunately is not that case. This is, you're losing the team fights and you're losing the map because it's just so much chaos that the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders have brought to this game. Really, really well played macro-wise. This is going to be 5 more shots raining into the left side core, but it's not over just yet. It's Towers of Doom. We could see a big power spike from the 9 Avatara at the 20 talent tier, and maybe they could find a couple kills themselves. Let's see what happens though in this bottom lane. Universe is going to get hit with the Avalanche. That also will be the upgrade, throwing out those snowballs. The Nexus forces will be the overpowered power here that takes down the Gul'dan as the Commandeer Odin does come out. This is going to be with the big red button as well. Big Gravo bomb to come in as well. No one on the left-hand side goes down as the sound barrier did stall out the potential kill. Can high five save you there? Maybe just one person. You could high five one and they get away. Maybe, just maybe. But right now we go back into the Gazlo, just doing Gazlo things. And I was saying that I wish the Gazlo played a little bit more aggressive, but it is very much that slow burn coming out from Spark. So overall, well played from the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, but it's not over just yet. Invade will be coming out. Peanut Butter getting very low, does get picked off. That's going to be a reset for Li Ming. Mosh Pit will come out. Ball Lightning is getting some massive value here. Lucio goes down. The Gravel Bomb with the upgrade from level 20 will find the pull onto Cassia. Meanwhile, ETC goes down. No one on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders gets picked off there, which I look at their healths. How on earth that actually happened, I don't know, but that is going to be game at number 1 going over to the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. GG, well played. Slapper camps confirmed, yes please. High five makes you not be 4 HP. What? Sound barrier was more useful in that team. Oh, okay, all right. We have the angry Arnold fist out. Okay, all right, Steampunk. The fact that no one died there, I know, right? That was actually, I was literally waiting to see like, all right, this is the turnaround moment for the 9 Avatara. Unfortunately, it was not the turnaround moment for them. Let me go ahead and ask Universe, I believe, is the captain, first pick or map pick. And then let me grab... Okay, so I have those two just kind of sitting right there so that way I can grab... or I can message them easier. Dear Lord, words. First pick, okay. All right. Let's show you some talents as well. Steampunk, I love you. I thought they were going to pull out the big... I did too. I thought that was going to be the turnaround moment. Like, I thought the 9 Avatara maybe loses 1 or 2, but they turn around and take boss. Unfortunately, no. So, Icecrown Citadel Raiders will be up 1. I'm just letting them know so they can make lobby for us. Oh, okay, people are just figuring things out. All right. Do stats real quick. Get your stats. You go sleep now. Have a good one, Baha in chat. Thanks for coming by, Steampunk. You have a good sleep. I'll see you soon, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. All right, we can leave this, and we will wait for the lobby to be created, and then we'll go ahead and get on in there. Whoa! Real Slapdasher. Thank you for the $5. Holy crap.
Thanks for the quality content.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you for the $5. Holy crap. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. You're awesome. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you, my friend. 9. All right. I'm just gonna invite them to game, and then we'll get in here. Dog Cam So Pog, yeah. Bandit is the main caster, and I'm just the co-caster. All right. Getting everyone into lobby, and then we will get going into game number 2. Oh, let me update the scores. I could say it this time as well. Announcement of an announcement. It's nothing big. Just I have life changes tomorrow that I'll be announcing. Nothing crazy. Just update on my life. Making some small changes. Nothing regarding Bandit or anything like that. Nothing bad. But yeah. It's been an interesting new year, to say the least, yeah. Hey Simon, what's up, bud? Bandit makes the best caster. Oh, I know. Never hear him say anything bad about the teams. So non-talk. It's rebutting exactly. Caster R Spooky Worm. Team 1 gets first pick. Yes, because Team 2. Yeah. Because Team 2 shows map. That and this. Sorry, I need to update. This was won by them, and we are going to this map chosen by this team. Perfect. All right, everything's updated. We are ready to go. We're just waiting for them to push the start button, and we will get going into game number 2 in just a moment. I want him to bark. Bandit's really not a barker. He will bark for 5-ish minutes when someone comes into the house, and that's about it. Granted, though, like, I do, like, coerce him, like, hey, bud, stop. Like, that's enough. So, but, yeah, he's not a big barker. Like, he'll growl. Sometimes in the yard, he'll bark at some things, but it's really, really rare. Like, there was a bear once on the fence, and he's just like, what's up, bud? Exactly, Ashmantle. Spooky Worm. Spooky Worm, indeed. So, either way, let me quickly update you as well. Stream schedule. We are going to be having... Whoa, Mosher. What the hell? Thank you so much for the $20. Holy shit. Thank you, Mosher.
Love the stream. I'm Bandit. Can't wait for Re-Village Steam.
Oh, the Resident Evil Village stream, I'm telling you right now, Mosher, that $20 you just gave me, I'm going to put that towards a pizza that day. Like, I literally told my friend Stark, I was like... The day that game comes out, I'm just going to stream it. From the moment I'm allowed to play the game, I'm going to get a pizza and just stream that game all day. That's all we're doing. All right, let's get into game, everybody. We have a draft. Alrighty, welcome in to Tomb of the Spider Queen. We are here in game number 2 of our first best of 3 of the evening. On the left-hand side, we have the 9 Avatara, who are down in this best of 3 series, trying to take us to a game number 3 through this Tomb of the Spider Queen map, with the Icecrown Citadel Raiders on the right, looking to close things out in a 2-0 fashion. If you're sitting at home and you're wondering how we got here, let me get you covered on that. The home team this evening will be the 9 Avatara, who won the initial coin flip, opting for map pick priority, so they ban out Cursed Hollow and Volskaya Foundry. Raxus Holdout and Garden of Terror will be banned out by the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Towers of Doom was the first map chosen by the members of the 9 Avatara, and they lost that. As the losing team, they can either choose first pick or map pick. The 9 Avatara opted for first pick for game number 2, so the Icecrown Citadel Raiders have chosen to take us to Tomb of the Spider Queen. Let's get back into our draft and see what we have thus far. Tychus and May to be respect banned out. We have a Chromie Joanna on the right, and this will be a Diva to kick things off for the side of the 9 Avatara. Not bad whatsoever. I really like this setup from this Diva. Like, I already love the Diva here, but the Sonya will be grabbed and the Tassadar. Both of these were banned out in the first ban phase on Towers of Doom, so either that was some research that was done, or these are just it's probably research. So we'll see what the prowess looks like for the Sonya Tassadar. Diablo to be snapped, and then Lucio once again for the side of the 9 Avatara. I like the Lucio for the speed, the chase ability. It's really it's synergistic so far with what they've built. But they're gonna need, on the side of the 9 Avatara, more wave clear, so the Icecrown Citadel Raiders could look to ban out the Kael'thas, a Gul'dan if they don't want to deal with that Gul'dan from the last game. It wasn't super devastating by any means, and I hope that's not rude to say. It's just it's one of those things that, like, well, was the Gul'dan something that we fear, or do we fear something like a Jaina, which is more synergistic with the Diablo, with the Apocalypse Ring of Frost. Even just the Water Elemental and the sustained damage from Lightning Breath can be huge. Prediction? Thank you so much, Ashmantle. Thank you so much. Who wins? Let me just copy the names real quick. We'll give it 2 minutes. It should be good. Thank you for reminding me. Only when you're yeah, basically, yeah. Only when not even when I come into the house, Bandit barks. It's really, it's not great, but I like it. I missed that. What game is getting hyped? Oh, Resident Evil: The Village. Resident Evil: The Village. I heckin' love that game. It's not even out yet, and I already love it. Lunara will be grabbed here for the side of the 9 Avatar with a Gul'dan. All right, so lots of damage over time from this left-hand side team. For the right, to round things out, they did get that Garrosh and Uther, so you have Divine Storm. There's so much blow-up potential here from the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. They're going to need maybe some sustained damage would be good, like a Rainer would be really beneficial here. Sylvanas would be a great pick as well. Trying to think. Oh yeah, okay. I just like the Rainer or the Sylvanas. I think those are kind of perfect for them. Okay, so I'm hoping that I timed that out perfectly. I think I actually timed that out perfectly. It should give you 15 seconds. Yeah, there should be roughly 15 seconds left for the prediction. I forgot that we have stream delay on, so I was like, wait a minute, caster math, but we're good. Once again, right as we get into this game, I just want to say thank you so much, Mosher and Real Slapdasher for the cash donations. Very much appreciated. I honest to God will be using that money to buy pizza. That is pizza money right there. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. As we get into this Tomb of the Spider Queen draft, me personally looking at these two teams, not considering game number 1 whatsoever, just literally looking at the drafts, I would lean into the side of the 9 Avatara when it comes to just overall blow up and wave clear, and just they kind of check every box for me. The uniqueness, though, of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders, I really do like. You have Divine Storm, not Leap of Faith. You have Leap from Sonya, if they go into it and they want to choose the right talent, and Warlord's Challenge from Garrosh. All of those would empower the Rainer and Tassadar to be able to burst down whoever's stuck inside that hell. So, single target burst is really, really good, but I'm thinking we could go to a game number 3 here if the 9 Avatar can make something happen. Let's go ahead and get into Tomb and see if that is going to be the case. On the left-hand side, we got the members of the 9 Avatara. We have got Gul'dan, played by Peanut Butter. Shaibar is going to be on the Lunara. Universe will be on the Diva. Gecko on the Diablo. And Ska on the Lucio once again. For the right-hand side, we have the Icecrown Citadel Raiders, who are up 1 in this best-of-3 series, looking for a quick 2-0 this evening on Tomb of the Spider Queen, Wrecked on the Garrosh, Mr. Papercut on the Uther. Sir Alan will be on the Rainer. We have Zurus, I believe, on the Tassadar, and Sonya to be played by Sparks. Let's get into mid lane and check out our level 1s, as well as our first engagement. Lucio to be going for that party mix, Echoed Corruption on the Gul'dan. Tassadar will be going into the Kaidarian Amulet. Rainer's also the Exterminator at level 1 for faster wave clear, camp clear, everything clear, Diablo clear. Nexus Force is actually stealing that kill away. We actually are going to have that wave of light from the Uther as well. So you have the damage hero 60 times. The reward is going to be the duration of devotion is increased by 0.5, but the thing is you have passive gain from the moment you pick up the talent, which means damaging heroes or healing heroes with Holy Radiance refunds 5 mana and reduces its cooldown by 0.75 seconds. So if you can get your friendly team to line up, or if the enemy team's lined up, you can really get some good cooldown reduction on that. What's the cooldown on that? 10 seconds? So if we hit 5 enemy heroes, what's the caster math on that? 0.75, what is that? I don't know, 3.25 seconds off? That doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right, but maybe it is. Make the queen proud. Make the cube up. Okay, butt spot. This is what I was talking about. Toss, stun, sustain damage. It's not a kill every single time, but it's threatening a kill almost every single time. D.Va will lose her mech to Sonya, but Sonya way too low, does have to back off. Sonya, what did you go into at level 1? Did go into the Slam Jam, so no self-sustain through auto attacks with the War Paint at level 1. Gonna be going into these slams. I'll be honest. CCL has really affected like Talon's meta in like little ways too. Like Sonya's slam build was, at least from my perspective, never that popular. It was maybe you'd take Tough as Nails, or maybe you'd just take the Warpaint at level 1. But full slam build really came out in CCL, and it was beautiful to watch. So. And here's the thing, I play it all the time myself. I love slam build. Full slam build Sonya is a great time. Toss onto the Gul'dan, stun will come out from the Uther, and Rainer has the damage for the kill. Another kill, third one of the game for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, which means they're moving on up in that experience department. Early game kills do yield some experience, and 3 kills specifically are going to push them 1,123 ahead of the enemy team. And it's not only that, minion experience is roughly 1,000 more as well, so that's where we're going to start seeing this 2,000 experience deficit that's starting to form in favor for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Really smart choices coming out from them on this Tomb of the Spider Queen map. Wrecked is also anchoring really well. I want to talk about this tanking from Wrecked because it is actually, it's really good. I say this right now, and they're putting their entire team in front of them, but the thing is, Garrosh is trying not to show. Like, that's part of it. Like, Garrosh is kind of waiting in the shadows, per se. No level 7, so no way to be able to throw Spark away from all of that. I think they will be fine. Damage over time. Ooh, no, they tapped the well. That's a 2-minute cooldown on the well. So gems will be picked up, but unfortunately, you saw Sonya consider it for a second. If Sonya maybe hit that well immediately, there's a possibility that they could have lived there. I didn't look at their health, so I can't 100% say whether or not that would have been a living moment. But the one thing I want to talk about this Garrosh is just the way that they're roaming around the map. When I play tanks, like, I'm like, oh, I gotta go clear, I gotta go do this. Like, Garrosh is actually doing really smart things right now. Like, you're a tank. Your auto attack sucks for wave clear. Your abilities suck for wave clear. Like, you're not a wave clear hero. You need to be just kind of floating, per se, and setting up these toss groundbreaker kills, and I really like the way that Rek has played this Garrosh so far on Tomb. Just want to give a little bit of a shout out to that as I'm watching it unfold, and it's just really nice play overall as a tank, and something that I struggle with myself. I'm just constantly like, I gotta be in front and do stuff. It's like, no, sometimes you just loom in the shadows and you do stuff like this, and you set up the potential kill onto Universe Overpower onto Sir Alan. Will start to slow down the fight, because Gecko was threatening that Rainer, so some utility needed to go into the survivability of Rainer right there, and Web Weavers will descend. This is going to be first objective phase in favor for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Killed by the fake damage. So fake it hurts. Alrighty, no 10 talent tier yet, so no Hyperion, but the toss goes out onto Peanut Butter, who's now in a, well, is in between a rock and a hard place, which I guess you could call a Garrosh and an Uther. But top lane will be the priority for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, trying to force this lane open. The reason this priority is happening is because you have the boss in this top lane as well. So late game Webweaver plus boss turn in is usually, late game turn in plus boss is really powerful through top lane. It's often how teams try and end the game. Rekt, I think, was looking for the throw but couldn't find it. Will have to get cleansed by the Uther right there. You actually do have that hand of protection. Excuse me. Solid Garrosh name, 7 out of 10. Let's get you all that APM that I know you're so starved for. I can't wait to be in chat for Season 2 of CCL and just be like, where's the APM? Where's the APM? Show us the APM! Lunara's gonna go down to the quote-unquote real damage from Tassadar. No fake damage will kill her. Yeah. And this will continue the dominance in the experience department for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. 11 gems are necessary to turn in. Let's see, who's got those gems right now? 17 on the D.Va, so she could look to turn in, but I'm assuming Sparks is not making that easy whatsoever. Lucio did finish out their level 1 and level 4 questing talents. I'm just skimming through some of these numbers. Garrosh almost done with their level 1. Gul'dan beyond halfway of their level 1. They need another 17 stacks onto that one. Lucio, ooh, it's a little bit slow in the rotation. Minion Wave will be able to confirm the fort and top lane. Passive experience gain, as well as that periodic catapult through that lane in favor for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Yes, APM, let's go! I love you all so much. Thank you. A lot of damage and a lot of just control being thrown onto Garrosh right now. Tassadar pops the Avatar form. Divine Storm from the Uther slows down the engagement onto this Garrosh, who doesn't actually have well, it looks like. I thought they were going to tap well, just backed off for a hot second. Lucio does go down. 10 talents here still in favor for the side of our red team, as this is the blue Webweavers descending, but unfortunately no value will really come of these. Top lane is, I was just about to say, top lane's probably going to be the priority for the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. No, actually they're going to keep the Tassadar down in this mid lane. The reason I was saying, like, I was expecting them to split in this. Oh, wow, okay. I was expecting them to split because they have the Rainer for the auto attack damage through the Exterminator, and Tassadar has decent solo wave clear, but that toss onto Garrosh, or from Garrosh, was a big benefactor in finding the kill. Excuse me. Tassadar was a big benefactor in finding the kill through Garrosh's toss. I do want to point out, it was a little thing, and I didn't mention it, but we all saw Lunara step up and take those gems. When you play Tomb, and if you have a team fight like that, you need to stick around. And I know Webweaver was threatening top lane, but you gotta stick around and threaten those gems to deny that pickup. Because I think Lunara got like a decent, like, maybe 10 gems just from that right there. And I mean, 10 gems, that's roughly 5%. That's roughly a fifth of what you need for a turn in. We're saying roughly because, you know, caster math and fractions and 55. We just make it easy on ourselves. Really good force wall from Tassadar to slow down the enemy team from trying to get the interrupt on the turn-in for this Webweaver phase. Apocalypse was used, but it really doesn't find much value. Huge Warlord's challenge. I cannot believe Rekt lived right there. Just the healing out from Mr. Papercut so on point, who does drop the Divine Storm on top of this Diablo as well as the Lucio. Tassadar pops the Avatar form, gets a huge shock ray. Rekt is trying to step in, finds the Groundbreaker, but Rainer will be able to snipe with the penetrating round with the staggered kill onto the Lucio. I think this should be an easy turn in. 11 gems. No, they need, God, caster math once again. They need like 13 or something like that. Regardless, 14 probably. Regardless, they do find that turn in, and Lucio will be down for the next 4 seconds. And this is going to be, again, the push through top lane. Sonya's going to be hanging out in bottom lane, getting dove on by the Lunara, and is able to spin to win away behind the gate. You do have that no escape value, so you are able to kind of speed up a little bit. Move 20%. Hold on. Increase the movement speed bonus from... So does it just go to 20, or do you get 20 plus whatever it is baseline? You don't get 130, you just get 120, right? Percent? Does anyone know off the top of their head on that? Is it like, it doesn't add to, it just replaces it per se? Bonus from using, increase the movement speed bonus to 20%. Okay, I think, yeah, so it goes from 10 to 20. It doesn't go from 10 to 130. That's what I was thinking. Regardless, big toss, everything being thrown out. Hyperion comes out as well. Gecko and Sky are just trying to run around the side of their own keep to stay alive. Apocalypse will come out, and that is Lunar going down. There's a Divine Storm out from the Uther. Raynor goes down. Tassadar actually does go down. It's a 2 for 2. Mr. Papercut's going to drop quite a few gems, and here's the thing. That is still a lot of gems to drop. Like, I think that was somewhere in the 20 range. That's a rough go right there. The economy, the bank accounts of our right-hand side team are looking a little on the light side, but let's see here really quickly. 42, 50. I think there's, I was just about to say, I think they're just around the corner from a turn and they just got it. So that's up and available. Sparks and Wreck will grab this camp and wait for their friendly team to respawn. That was a really, really good, like, keep defense, and now getting these web weavers off of that will be beneficial for the side of the 9 Avatara. The one thing that I'm looking at the minimap now and saying, I don't know if it's that beneficial, web weavers descend up as far as the enemy minion wave is. So this top lane is going to be so far back. We're 10 minutes into the game too, and these web weavers do slowly lose health over time. So I don't know. I don't know how far top will push out. Maybe it will get to the fort, get some siege here. But this mid, like, this is a really, really good spawn. This is just a really, really good spawn location for the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders, because they're on the defending side and these waves are so far back and they're kind of stepped in each lane. Bottom and actually mid are going to crash at almost the same time, so Sonya deals with that. And it looks like the focus from the side of the 9 Avatara will be through this mid lane. A lot is just thrown on top of the D.Va mech to deny her any sort of mech explosion, and she goes down afterwards trying to get through the gate. Diablo was trying to burn that down to open up a door for her as Gecko's getting low, does go down, souls to be reset. Sir Alan just chasing this Lucio. Auto attack, you need literally one auto attack onto Lucio. Can Sir Alan find it? Penetrating round goes out. One more auto now, and it will not connect. Sir Alan was getting very low, and they, on the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders, need to back off to be able to clear out that last little bit of Web Weaver. All in all, though, during that Web Weaver phase, the Icecrown Citadel Raiders picked up about 18 or so gems, maybe a little bit more than that. They were sitting at about 12 just as the... So it was roughly 20 gems they picked up during all that, so not too bad. They're on their way for another turn-in. They need a 28 for now, which is, God, that's a lot of minion waves. It's like 9 minion waves, roughly. Well, it's like 10 minion waves. Because you'd be one shy. Anyways, boss was picked up. Does the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders try and press this through top lane and look for the rest of that keep? Sonya, no, okay, I thought she was trying to turn in. There's the mech explosion from the D.Va. Warlord's challenge actually was denied. I actually didn't see... It was either a Lucio bop or it was maybe the Diablo shadow charging or overpowering or something like that. It was not close enough, essentially. Sonya pushes out through mid, or at least clears out the camp through mid. This boss will confirm the top lane keep, and that's enough for Icecrown Citadel Raiders. They're happy with that. Now, I think it's just go ahead and rotate around the map looking for gems. The unfortunate factor is the gems for a while through top lane are going to be kind of moot on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. The waves are going to be cleared out so far back that trying to step up is a little risky, so the majority of finding gems will be through mid and bottom, I do feel. As you can see, so, like, look at Sonya on the minimap. She's not stepping too far forward. I know she is getting this camp, but she doesn't really want to step past this line of engagement in that front gate area. Just they don't see where the enemy team is, and a single target pick could start spiraling things in favor for the side of the Icecrown, excuse me, for the side of the 9 Avatara, but Icecrown Citadel Raiders respecting the map, respecting the playstyle, and you can see them. They're continuing to make rotations. 47 gems will be 50 in just a second. Only 10 more are needed, which is going to be 4 minion waves with a little extra on the side of that. You'll have 12 in the end. This is what I was talking about. Like, top lane so far pressed up, you're not going to try and go for any of those gems right there. Actually, a fight will be taking place as it is 16-16. Divine Storm does come out from the Uther as Lunar is trying to leaping strike. Good Horrify coming out from Gul'dan onto the Garrosh, but Lunar goes down. D.Va loses her mech. No mech explosion comes out. Universe getting very low. Shockray from Tassadar could confirm the kill onto D.Va. Hyperion does come through. There's going to be a lot of damage onto this Gul'dan, who does not make it out alive, and a double kill goes over to the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Is this a possibility to end through top lane with the 2 deaths? I don't think so. Web Weavers could be picked up. D.Va throws her mech out. This is real risky, D.Va. No mech explosion. Actually just got it at the end. The body blocking almost looking like Warcraft 3 body blocking, just everyone surrounding the unit. But the sound barrier from Lucio will keep them live. Wreck is so very low. The tower shots are not... Okay, the tower shots will confirm the kill. The Groundbreaker maybe a little too greedy at the end of that. Meanwhile, though, bottom lane has one gem up and available, and that's the gem they need on the side of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders for their third Web Weaver of the game. And here you go, you got Sonya for the turn-in, but this was enough time to allow... yeah, that was so much time to allow Team Avatara to be able to rotate onto this. Sonya does leap away. I was waiting to see when we get it. 9 levels later. Was that the first leap? No, like, not trying to shame. I'm just like, have I missed all the leaps, or is that the first leap? Like, I feel like I haven't seen one or heard one. Glitch Quitting, thank you for using your Prime Gaming here. I'll resend your alert when we get out of game. We have alerts turned off during games. But thank you for the support, my friend. Red Web Weavers will descend. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This top lane Web Weaver will almost descend on the enemy team's core. They need to back off on the side of the 9 Avatara and just... They need to play this safe and turtled, if you will. They need to really just kind of poke at everything that comes their way. 20 talent tier is also in favor for the Icecrown Citadel Raiders. This is looking a little worrisome. Not stepping up right now, which it's not bad by any means. I'm just like, they don't want to show that they're coming through top lane, but what this does do is it allows Gul'dan to clear out that initial wave. So a little bit of that buffer is gone. I guess that was kind of the buffer in a sense. We'll see if this is going to be an if the Icecrown Citadel Raiders can all in and take a win right here, or will the 9 Avatar turn around? There's a leap in from Sonya. Everything going in right now, and the Lunara will go down. Horrify was used by the Gul'dan. Sound Barrier from the Lucio to stall things out. Double toss from the Garrosh with that level 20 talent tier upgrade. The Titanic Might, I do believe. And now D.Va loses her mech trying to get into the Hall of Storms. Will be able to do so. The core now being besieged by the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, and it looks like it is going to be a 2-0 in their favor. This is going to be very, very well played by Icecrown Citadel Raiders. They'll take the series 2-0. GG. Well played.
Subscribe.
You could give the best hugs.
Sir Alan, thank you for the follow. All right, let's get an interview set up here. We're going to do some ARAMs. If you'd like to join ARAMs, / join Baja, this channel. Join this channel right here. Oh, you can't see it. / join Baja in game if you want to do some ARAMs. If not, we can do more Hades runs, but I think people want ARAMs. Thanks to all my friends who watched us. Oh. Alright, let's get captain of the Icecrown Citadel Raiders in here, and we will get a short interview with them. Yeah, Sir Alan, by the way, you had some amazing Li Ming play. That Rainer play was amazing as well, but I was blown away by your Li Ming on Towers of Doom. Chef's kiss. Very, very well played, my friend. Okay. All right. We will get the captain in here in just a second. Yeah. All right, they're just getting their way. They're meandering their way into this, and we'll get a interview with Xerxes. I think it's Xerxes. Is that how you say that? I'm just now realizing. I think that's the pronunciation, not Xenerix. I can't. X names throw me off so hard. Been working. Sir Alan, it was amazing. But at this time, we're going to be joined by the captain of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Congratulations on your 2-0 victory. How you feeling after all that?
Feeling pumped, man. Feeling wonderful. This team that I have, a month ago, we didn't know each other. We've come so far in so little time. I couldn't be prouder of my team. A captain and a leader is only as good as the men behind him, and I have the best soldiers in the world behind me.
It was really, really good. So let's back things to Towers of Doom. Was the game plan to basically just be like, hey Sparks, just go AFK on Gazlowe and we'll do everything else? Like I was literally sitting there, I was like, Sparks, you got free reign, my dude. Just like push as hard as you want. Like what was the game plan for Towers of Doom overall?
Well, we knew that one-on-one, Mathael has better soak potential than Gaz, but we knew one-on-one in a fight, Mathael could never pick a fight with Gaz. Basically, our plan was something that we didn't really practice that much, but individually, we've really come accustomed to it. On Towers of Doom was just securing that bottom tower. Once you get that, you can fight under it, you can force the fight to your advantage, you push those camps in, which we did many times, force them into situation in team fights that they do not want to be in. So that was our game plan. No,
it was really, really good. Like, that was like, it was just so much fun to watch. And I was saying in chat to Sir Alan, their Li Ming play was just terrifying. Everyone in chat saying your volume's low, but you are peaking to 10 for me, so hopefully it should be.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You are fine. I have you like maxed out to like, you're literally peaking for me, so I don't know how that's possible. Either way, so with the Towers of Doom game, with that being really well, there's a delay on stream. Chat, give me a second. There's a delay. They're like, it's too low, fix it now.
Too impatient.
Yeah, no, it's just like, hold on. We have a delay. All right, but let's shift things over to this Tomb of the Spider Queen game. This was your map choice, and you all looked really, really comfortable here between your rotations, between literally Wrecked walking up and constantly anchoring with this Garrosh. Is this a comfortable map? Is this a comfortable draft? Can you just talk about what the process is for your team on a map like this where you just look so synergistic?
Absolutely. I mean, it's funny you should say that. Tomb of the Spider Queen, when we first started scrimming in preparation for the NGS season, we were terrible. Too many people talking, too many cooks in the kitchen. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Our rotations were sloppy. That's the map that we practiced the most, and we knew if we had map choice, that was the map we were going to go with. We were comfortable with it. We pretty much got the comp that we wanted, but we had backups just in case, because we all have a pretty wide hero pool. But that is the map that we are the most comfortable with, securing the top lane, getting the boss to push in, once again, forcing them into situations and fights that they do not want to be in. No,
it was constantly those situations, and I gotta say, y'all a bunch of jerks as well, picking on Peanut Butter like that. 7 kills on Gul'dan? Y'all, it was like, where's Gul'dan? Let's kill him. Like, we
gotta remember that our tank is our best player individually, and he is go for it, like go big or go home. He's a YOLO kind of player, and we've learned so much from him. So he dives in and we follow. Like, we died under a tower, 3 of us, I believe, near the end of the game, because we were like, let's go, which happens once in a while, but that is the correct play to do.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of really, really smart moments from you all, and I was actually pointing quite a few of them out throughout the game. So it was just really well played. Congratulations on, I believe this is your first victory for the season, correct?
It is, absolutely. Yep.
So congratulations on your first victory. I look forward to seeing you all in Season 11, well, further down in Season 11. And before I let you run out of here, are there any shouts that you'd like to give? The floor is all yours.
Well, the first thing I do is thank you for being such a wonderful caster, being so full of emotion and full of passion for the game. It's because of people like you that the game stays alive. Thank you for that. And I'd just like to thank everybody on my team for having patience and coming together and being as one, getting the shot calling down, getting practice together. It's just a wonderful experience. It's competitive and it's fun at the same time. And a shout out, of course, to the team that we played. They played very well as well. So we hope to get a scrim or 2 against them as the season goes on.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your 2-0 victory, and you have a wonderful night, my friend.